Your referees for this one, Andrei Fitizu and Alexandra Talpus, will be hosting a clean game out here in Neom area. And again, Team Lusail, they have some international star power to compete with, so it's going to be interesting to see what they can do. They'll be playing a European champ in Jannis Boonstra, who was crowned at the European Championships this year in Jerusalem. Did you check out those games?
Of course I did. How could I miss them? Also, the Polish players, all of them have Women's Series experience this year, some podiums. Looking at Morawiec, she has played in 8 Women's Series this year.
Yeah, she is for sure the star of this team. It's interesting to see how Jannis Boonstra is going to fit into all of this. Again, she's used to these ladies competing against them in the Women's Series as well as on the national team stage, and now she's joining the team for an appearance out here at the Neom Beach Games. It's curious to see how they integrate her into their system. She's a good pick and roll player. She will. Oh, see, we got a picture coming up. There you go. You got to make some time for Esteban anytime he wants a picture. Anyway, so this is going to be interesting to see because these ladies usually compete against each other on the court. Now they're in one team, so I'm curious to see what that's going to bring. Now, Team Lusail to me is a virtual unknown. I've been told they can play some ball, though. And that will put El Sayed not on the free throw line. Again, it's on the floor. She'll be taking a check up top. Another pull-up from deep. This one front irons. And a rebound in the hands of Doha. Morovic down to Boonstra. Has a mismatch, kicks it out. Again, a miss from the outside. So a reset for Team Lusail here.
Lusail stops the dribble. She tries another one. Even more contested, I think, than the others.
Yeah, Morovic shooting with confidence, but nothing's going down from the outside so far.
Not a lot of wind, so can't put it on the wind.
No.
So far.
Maybe somebody left the door open in the stadium somewhere. Lusail. Spinning, scooping, no make just yet. As Team Lusail's offense is stuck in customs for now. Morovic on a rack attack. And she will draw the foul, so we will see Aldona Morovic step up to the free throw strike.
Already second time in this game, Team Doha at the free throw line.
Morovic does not connect. Rebound ends up in Doha's hands. Now there's Sosnowska underneath. That is not a bucket. That is called on the floor. So Lusail using their fouls to stave off some of the physicality in the game. They're at 3 now. And again, that size advantage for Doha coming through. Sosnowska with the bucket, 4-0.
Lusail still looking for their first point in this one. Maeda is trying to drive, loses control of the ball, and Doha steals it. It's another great pass inside. Sosnowska, no bucket, but a foul again.
Again, another foul. We've been playing for 2.5 minutes. Lusail so far 0 points, 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's not a. These are not some good numbers.
No. They got as many fouls as Doha has points. Can't smack somebody on the wrist when they go up for a layup. Free throw again, missed though. Boonstra with the board. And they kick it out. Boonstra trying to clean up the mess that is a front rim. So another reset for Lusail. Can they find an opportunity to score?
Anna Martorelli is trying. She stopped the dribble, but it's great defense by a much taller player. Jovita Osowska was there defending, and now another foul against Lusail. Foul that will send Sosnowska at the line.
Yeah, you can clearly see the strategy that Doha is trying to implement. Anna Martorell and Sara Al-Madid are vertically a little bit challenged compared to the Doha players. Let's just say that. So they're going to try to attack them underneath and put them under the basket.
Also, Anna Martorelli is 16 years old. She's one of the youngest, if not the youngest, in this competition.
Should be some good experience for her, but this is an interesting way to learn. Let's just say that. All right, so we get to our first TV timeout. It's been all Doha so far. Lusail not on the board yet unless you count the fouls. They are at 5 fouls, 0 points. Doha, they're up 5-0 comfortably. Their shot from the outside has not been falling, but they've beasted on the inside.
And Lusail was banking, or it's trying to hit those two from outside quickly into the game. Nothing has fallen for them. Nothing is working in these first 3 minutes.
You can see the inside connection with Boonstra and Sosnowska on the last one. Take a look again down low. Sosnowska finishing again. So Doha again using their size to their advantage, playing off of some good screens. Let's see if Lusail can mount a comeback here, because in a 21-point game, a 5-point deficit's already pretty big. Morovic. Osowska on the drive. Sosnowska off the pass, not a make though.
Sayed now is trying to create some offense for Team Lusail. That's a problem. Those individual plays that Lusail have been trying, the Lusail players, we've seen it now, we've seen it before. Meanwhile, on the other side, Doha just passes all over the place, confusing Lusail's defense.
Boonstra down low. Another miss. She cleans up her own mess. Gets blocked though. Get that out of here. And another long shot from Lusail. And their first points on the board off the glass. So 5-1 again. Boonstra inside up, not the fouler. That results in a score.
Too easy right there for the gold medalist at the Europe Cup.
Spin move, the scoop, but a travel is called, so that won't count. That was a good move, but as you said, Lusail is trying to attack individually against a team that is using screens and team play to their advantage. Take a look at this one. Birdie pass underneath. Motovic, though, doesn't reward her with a bucket.
Let's see Lusail now in attack, trying to use her quickness. Boonstra was there contesting the shot, and now that's another possession for Doha. And another foul. The last one to give for Team Lusail. Next one will send them into penalty, which will mean 2 free throws for Doha every time they get fouled.
Morovic finds Boonstra, back to Morovic. Morovic pulls up. But nothing going down from the outside. Boonstra will try one. Also no good. And Morovic will clean up and put it in. 7-1. Another shot from the outside for Team Lusail. At least they're helping with the construction of the line here with the amount of bricks they're putting out.
That's so mean.
It's true though.
Can't disagree. Look at that beautiful ball move on the pass inside. A little bit of contact. No foul though. And another easy point for Team Doha.
So 8-1, and this score is getting uglier than Chewbacca. As that one sails out of bounds.
It's been all Doha so far, and it doesn't look like they push the pedal all the way. Morawiec misses the jump shot, gets the ball right back after the offensive rebound, and puts another one on the board for Doha. 9-1.
And again, Doha keeps adding to that lead by using inside play.
That time will be too aggressive for Klaudia Sosnowska. Third, my bad, team foul against Doha.
Yeah, she got her mitts on the Wilson, but she ran over a player. You can't do that. El Sayed underneath. Deterred by Sosnowska, so now it's Boonstra. Sosnowska on the outside. Can she connect for the 2? No. Misses, but Boonstra again underneath the basket. Big dribble, big make. Bully ball underneath for Janice Boonstra.
As Doha gets to double-digit points, 10-1, with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in this first game here in Neom.
El Sayed, another launched shot from the outside, and Lusail's offense is just nowhere to be found right now. Morovic, back iron. Finally a rebound for the Qatar team. Fading away, no make for Martarel. And now it's Sosnowska on the outside, setting her feet, and finally one goes down. 12-1.
She had plenty of time, plenty of space on that shot. Lusail looking already kind of tired. Not contesting anymore those 2s.
Yeah, and that's a result of them having to deal with the physicality of Team Doha so far. The height, but not just the height, the pressure on the basketball and the physical play inside takes a toll on your body, especially in these temperatures.
And they have to run more because Doha is using the passes brilliantly.
Yes.
Compared to Lusail.
Yeah, and that's another underrated aspect of this game of 3x3. If you screen well, if you pass well, you can get some easy shots. And again, that saves your breath for later on in the game at this stage where, again, Team Lusail is looking out of sorts and out of oxygen, pretty much. And Team Doha cruises comfortably.
definitely out of solutions. Just 1 point.
Yeah, and they've tried several ways of individual offense and it has not worked. Attacking off the drive resulted in 1 bucket so far and a couple of travels. And shooting from the outside has been not here at all. This time the shot from the outside will result in a foul, though. 2 free throws coming up. As Abha Soliman will step to the charity stripe and see if she can bring Lusail a little bit closer in this game. Again, any form of offense right now for Lusail is needed. First one is good. And the second one is also good. So it's a 12-3 game. We are about 7 minutes into this one.
I mean, right now, every point Lusail can get can be important when this day ends, and we'll have to do some math to see exactly which of the 2 teams will qualify into the semifinals. So even if they lose this one, if they will add more points than the other teams that might lose to Doha, they could still advance.
We'll take out the calculators at the end of the day for sure. All points matter, just rest assured.
It's a good fake.
That's a pretty scoop, but it doesn't connect. So Sosnowska to kick out is fouled. That means Lusail is in the bonus. And again, that means every foul, except for offensive fouls, but every foul will result in 2 free throws. So we will see Claudia Sosnowska step to the line here. And she misses the first one.
Yes, Doha is trying to regain the double-digit lead. Seems just like a matter of time. 1 of 2 for Sosnowska. Ball goes out of bounds. It will still belong to Lusail. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. El Sayed tries another one from deep, back rim. Lusail still with no points from outside the arc in this one.
Yeah, they've been trying, they've been shooting with confidence, but it just hasn't connected for them so far. Boonstra with the fake. A kick out will end up with us.
This was for you, I think.
I was almost able to catch it. Hey, look, I played some ball in the stadium yesterday, just a little bit, and I hit some shots. I may have hit the game winner. All I'm saying is, my shooting is all right. Don't worry.
Showing off.
El Sayed. And she picked up the Wilson in 2 hands. Wasn't trying to let that one go. Tom Hanks would be happy with that. I know you watch Castaway.
Of course.
Okay, good. All right. Sosnowska from the outside, and it's good. Sosnowska adding to the lead. So we are at 15-3.
Morawiecz now wide open. Sets, misses. But the ball somehow goes back to her.
That's a mean cross, but it ends up on the outside. And Sosnowska this time again connects. She's splashing like the Red Sea.
Doha starts heating up from outside. That's maybe the one thing that didn't go well for them in the first half of the game, the shots from outside, and now already with 3, I think, in total.
Yep. Sosnowska connected on 2 in a row. And you better watch out when she starts hitting shots like that. Once the inside-outside game starts clicking, Team Doha is going to be looking very, very good out here. Off the glass. That one's good.
Finally, 1 for Lusail.
Yeah, so a last-second heave there for Mona El Sayed. Off the glass goes in. Doha just continues. Doha's Bonestar underneath. Puts Doha up to the 18th point. We got about 1:15 left in this one. It might be ending early.
Lusail now inside. Boonstra doesn't bite the fake and sends that out of there. No bucket. Shot clock violation.
That was a great block by Janice. Boonstra on the rack attack, lays it up and in, 19-5. Now it's Lusail with an opportunity to answer. That almost put a dent in the backboard. A 2 will end things for Doha. There's 21 points, means an automatic finish to the game.
She can do it from the line.
Exactly.
She got fouled 2 attempts. She can get to 21 and finish this one with 48 seconds to spare. First one is good. Doha, game point.
Claudia Sosnowska, let's see if she has any ice left in this heat. Missed it. They might be going for 22 points in this one.
They definitely could. They have the time.
So Sosnowska will take a seat. Osovka will step onto the court. And with 43.8 seconds, we can see Doha going for a 22-pointer here if they can hit a shot from the outside. Morovic. Pass underneath. And Osovka can't finish the deal. They get their own board. Janice on the outside. She will try for 2. And Janice Boonstra will put this game to bed. That's going to be a victory for Doha, and a pretty big one at that. 22-5.
Well, that's how you start off an event when you're the favorite.
Yes, that is that's for sure a way to take some confidence. As Team Lusail's offense just wasn't anywhere to be found, and Team Doha just kept on trucking and trucking, like they were in the line construction.
They could definitely help here with the construction of Neom.
Man, we'll get into talking about this project. This is one of the coolest projects I've ever seen. All right, we are jumping right into the men's action, though, after that women's game, as we'll see all Madinah and Riyadh lace them up.
Representing Al Madinah, player number 2, Rayyan Al-Rifai. Representing Team Al Madinah, player number 4, Muhammad Al-Khatib. And player number 3, Salman Naif. And player number 1, Muhammad Amir. Let's give it up for Team Al Madinah. And now representing Team Riyadh, player number 2, Saleh Hausawi. Let's give it up for Team Al Madinah. And now representing Team
position, or not really.
And here we go. Madinah will start it off. A drive. And a backdoor cut for Riyadh at first. A kick out. He just opts out of it. 2 seconds on the shot clock. That Wilson's almost lost, and that 12-second shot clock will come at you fast. So that's going to be a turnover.
It did seem for a moment like they had a clear path to the hoop with that bounce pass, but they decided to pass outside. So the shot clock expired. Maybe a bit hesitant.
Here we go. Madinah on the rack, spins, bully ball down there off the glass, and that's good. Mon Amir with the first bucket of this game.
Let's see how Riyadh can respond. He's attacking the player that scored and ties the game. Mahmoud Zreik.
Pull-ups missed, front rim. So a reset here for Riyadh. And that will go out of bounds.
And ball will go outside for Team Riyadh.
So now Riyadh will have 6 seconds left with this attack. Or will they change it? Will they change the seconds on the shot clock? I think this is what they're waiting for. Confirmation. Yeah, 6 seconds.
All right, here we go. Pull up from deep. That is no good. The rebound, Madinah. And a fading pull up on that shot is also missed.
That was a high degree of difficulty shot he attempted. It's another jumper way off.
And the score is 1-1.
And Rayyan Rafai's been getting the boards. Shots from the outside are missing, but he's getting his mitts on every rebound. Off the glass, also no good. Now it's underneath. And that was almost down, but Mohamed Al-Khater will step to the free throw line after that foul.
First foul of the game goes against Riyadh.
Al-Khater doesn't make that one. It's tipped out. Madinah with the ball again. Floaty this time. That took all of the rim to get down, but it did. So Madinah at a 2-1 lead here.
And with the possession after the missed shot from outside, Naif drives inside, misses from close range, rebound, and that's a foul.
That looked like a foul. I don't think he agreed, but
he got more than the ball there.
Yes. Yeah, that's a lot of arm.
Yeah.
But you know, as you do as a player, afterwards you just look at the ref and say, did I do anything?
Yeah, you have to.
You have to. That's kind of part of the game, huh? Hey, look, the venue's filling up nicely, too. The crowd's coming in. Taking a look at these local teams. Oh, sorry. It's a fake, a lefty drive. And there's some hands in there. Salman Naif with the foul. And that was already in a 2-step rhythm. So this is going to count as a free throw, as a shooting foul. So we'll see Mahmoud Zreik step to the line.
He already scored the first point for Riyadh. Can he get them to 2? Yes, he can. Long on the 2-point attempt there. He has some space. Now drives inside. A lot of contact. No offensive foul. Rebounds as well. And scores. Another one for Al Madinah, courtesy of Salman Naif.
Yeah, and Al Madinah's been on the boards now. So it's been Ryan Rafai, Mohamed Al-Khater, and Salman Naif controlling the rebound in this game. Take a look at, he switches hands. As off the glass, barely missed, but he gets his own board. And like a janitor, he cleans up the mess. Underneath, Zreik keeps Riyadh in the game. He's got all 3 of their points. Screening action now.
At that time, he admitted the foul. Another one against Riyadh.
Yeah, this.
Well, I don't think that's a shooting foul. Shouldn't be. Yeah.
No, it's not. Another ball screen action. Alcott there mishandled the Wilson, gets his own board back, kicks it out. Another pull-up shot's missed, but another rebound's had. Al Madinah, they've been collecting boards like they're in the games.
And it's a physical game when the teacher
Riyadh now in attack. 5 seconds left. He didn't dribble yet. Now he starts with his back to the basket. Was it blocked or was it a pass attempt?
That was blocked.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He tried to shoot that. It was blocked. It results in a 12-second violation. And that will get us to our first TV timeout with a 4-3 score. Riyadh, all their points have come off the back of Mahmoud Zraik. And Al Madinah, they again have controlled the rebound and have picked up a 1-point advantage here. Riyadh also with 3 fouls. Probably needed to stop Al Madinah after the boards. Take a look as this got to start it. Bully ball underneath, off the glass and in.
I mean, I know it's just a 1-point game, but I feel like Riyadh will have to create more offense.
You're right about that.
Or from other people, not just one person.
No, you're completely right about that. Riyadh's offense has been one person so far, and that's about it. We'll see if they can switch things up. They've had a minute to talk about some things. Open look from the outside's no good, and you know what? There's another rebound for Ryan Rafe.
This time going inside, no foul, but that's another rebound, and that's another easy point from Al Madinah.
Salman Naif there with the pickup. So a 5-3 lead now for Al Madinah, and again, Riyadh looking for answers. They finally get one. Obo took off for A.
Mohamed Amir now dribbling, taking his time. That's a pass to Naif. Loses control of that. Now Riyadh back in attack. 2-point attempt. Goes in. Did he call glass?
I'm going to go ahead and say he didn't. We were close to him. I didn't hear him. But you know what? It counts anyway. Riyadh with the lead in this one.
Mohan wanted a foul there. And now Riyadh with a 1-point lead.
Spin move is stripped.
Selfish play right there.
Pull up for the midi of the phase, not good. And again, he gets his own rebound. This time he is fouled. So Riyadh is at, I believe, 5 fouls now. Actually, it is 4. I was too quick. Sometimes you get that. So 4 fouls on Riyadh. They do hold on to a 1-point lead as Naif goes to the basket and doesn't connect on the layup. So a reset now, Riyadh. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Zraik with the pull-up that will touch nothing but air. And will go sailing out of the stadium.
Curious to see if Al Madinah will try to take advantage of this fouling situation they have going on. If they will try to go to the hoop to get even more fouls.
Rafe pull up again. And his mid-range game has consisted of misses so far.
It's another miss, that time from outside. Riyadh can't save it.
Good chase down, good hustle, but it ends up going out of bounds. Knife kicks it back. Another spin move and underneath, a lot of contact. So Al Madinah, like you said, is trying to take advantage of the fouling situation by going at the rack and attacking Riyadh. And it's working. That is foul number 5. As we will see Mohan Amir step to the line.
Yeah, that's half of the job. The other half is to also knock down the free throw.
Well, we'll get to that maybe at some point.
That was another miss from outside for Team Riyadh. As Al Madinah is controlling the Wilson.
A 3-second violation called underneath. You can't be camping out here in the desert. And that's what they were doing in the paint.
Okay, so he's just milking the clock right there. Tries one and hits one. Okay.
Hey, I like the strategy.
If it works.
Yeah. 8-5 Riyadh and Al Madinah, who looked good earlier, looking at a deficit now. Even though they got an advantage in the foul situation, the points are not in their favor. Drake can add to the lead for Riyadh, doesn't do it. He'll get another shot at it. Drake. Don't give him two, because he won't put two in your face. Here you go, 10-5. And again, Riyadh is woken up. And Al Madinah, their offense is slowed down to a grind. As we're under the 4-minute mark, that will get us to our second TV timeout. And Al Madinah looked sharp early, but their offense is MIA. Somebody issue an Amber Alert.
They scored only 1 point after the first TV timeout.
Yep. And Riyadh, they managed 9. Did they? Weren't they stuck at 5?
It was 4-3 at the first TV timeout.
Okay. So they've managed 7. So it's 7-1, swing in the game. Riyadh, it's been outside shooting that have helped them climb into the lead here off the glass on that one. No contest on the right shoot as well.
The crowd is clapping. It's a beautiful atmosphere here, and it's just the first day, the second game. And we have a packed place.
We're going to have three fun days here. Again, today we have women's pool action and men's qualifying draw. Tomorrow we'll host the women's finals day. And the men will get into the main draw action. And then on Saturday we'll have the finals day for the men. And these teams are looking to be a part of that for sure. Riyadh with the best papers in this one, 11-5. And Al Madinah, can they climb back into this? It was rebounded that got them going early, but they missed the chippy underneath the basket.
That was too long from outside for Riyadh. I mean, yeah, Al Madinah got rebounds, but did nothing with them.
They got fouls early, that helped, but you're right. They are not taking advantage of it. There's a lot of contact on that play. I think an ankle might be hurt. Might have blown a tire on that one.
Hopefully nothing too serious. It was a pretty hard bump, as you can see now on the replay.
I'm not looking at anybody twisting their ankle. That's all you can watch his replay.
No, he didn't twist his ankle. He's not. It was okay to watch, don't worry.
Okay, now look. I don't like looking at replays of people getting maybe hurt. So I try
Nobody does.
I try to look away. Trust me. I've sprained my ankle plenty of times, and I'm not looking at an ankle bending away it should. Anyway, we're back to the game. We digress sometimes a little bit. Strike underneath, gets his own board. So now Riyadh's on the boards as well. Another two is launched, not a make. So as that didn't touch anything but backboard, that'll be a 12-second violation. And the sun is catching us now, huh? I see you're hot. I am too.
Al Madinah trying to get back into this one. They only have less than 3 minutes now. The ball just got stolen from their hands. Riyadh looking to extend the lead.
3 seconds on the shot clock. A step through, scoop shot. And it's no good. So Al Madinah with a shot. And they try a two from the corner, and they needed that one. That's oxygen right there. 11-7. Big shot from Ryan Rafay. And this could be the energizer they need. They need a spark plug. They need any form of scoring. And they just got a big two to go down. 2 minutes 35 left in this one. Who will take away this game?
The pressure is on Riyadh's shoulder.
Sawi.
Contact there, yeah. I mean, we heard the slap with the headsets on. As you can see now on the replay.
I like that matchup, though. Sawi and Mohan Namir, two bigger guards going at it. Physical play. Look, as you know, I like playing in the post, so I don't mind them going at each other down there in the paint. Good hands.
Great defense team.
As Mohan almost got the steal.
Glad that he's all right after that fall. He did look a tad scary.
Yeah.
He's back into the game now.
Pull-up 2 is missed. That rebound will go out of bounds. So Al Madinah with an opportunity to climb back into this. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, it's Ryan Rafay taking the check. Knife. A kick out. Amir. That one goes sailing, but Rafay, another board for Al Madinah.
Oh,
In and out.
that's gonna be painful.
It rolled all around the rim, but it didn't go down. A fresh 12 for Al Madinah, though. Knife. Crosses, but no sauce on the layup. Knife will try again. 3 seconds on the clock. Underneath. Scoop-de-doo, but leaves it short.
Now Riyadh in attack. Great pass. Good ball. Communication there. That's a foul. He will go at the line number 2, Saleh Wasawi.
Good fake and draws the foul on Ryan Rafay. It's number 4 on Al Madinah. No one close to the bonus just yet.
Riyadh can get closer to the win with this free throw if it goes in. Doesn't though. But they get the offensive rebound.
Al-Sawi again on the rack attack. A cut by Zraik. And that's good. Team chemistry, ladies and gentlemen. It's so important in 3x3. And Riyadh showing it right now underneath. Easy layup. Knife with the rebound. 8-12. But we're approaching the 1 minute mark. And Al Madinah, I apologize. It's looking like time might be running out on them. They need some shots to go down. But it's Riyadh in action. A shot clock violation as their previous shot did not hit the rim. So Al Madinah with a reset here and a timeout called by them. They got 1 minute and 7 seconds to make up a 4-point deficit. What do you think? Are they going to get there?
It's definitely possible. 67 seconds in 3x3 is plenty of time. But they need one now, like after the timeout, to increase the confidence. Or maybe to not decrease it.
They need to come up with a pretty play out of the timeout here to try to see if they can get themselves an easy bucket. My bet would be to go into Mohan Namir on the drive and try to see if you can get a kick out going to Rafay in the corner, as he's hit one from there before, but we'll see what they do. They come out with Rafay, Alcater, and Amir. So Naif will take a seat. See? What did I tell you would happen? So we had a drive from Amir, and he kicked it out. And he tried to get it to Rafay. But
yeah,
the
stepped
turnover.
out of bounds.
Yeah, turnover was called. So Al-Sawi underneath with the athletic layup attempt. Not a make though. And there you go. Al Madinah, they're within 3 points now. Zraik. They're daring him to shoot. Zraik contested 2. No make. And that will go out of bounds. So Al Madinah again with a fresh 12 and a chance to cut into this Riyadh lead.
Rafay starts off the possession. That's a handoff. He had some space. He has it now. Shoots it from the corner. Too short though. But they will still have it, right?
Yeah, it went out of bounds off of strike, but Rafay, they needed that one. It was an open shot too. He hit one from there earlier. When under 30 seconds, so they're going to try again. A fresh 12, and they need it. Early shot, no good. A rebound for Amir. Kick out to Rafay. He will pull up. And again, it's Amir underneath. That's a 1-point shot, though, so it's 10-12. They will get another shot at this, but first it's Riyadh in possession.
Trying to get a steal. They don't want to foul, apparently. But I don't know if that's the correct strategy. Traveling violation, so another chance for Al Madinah. They played great defense.
They bet on their defense to get a stop. They try to get a steal even. And this shot comes too late. So 5.2 on their clock. Al Madinah, they need a deuce to go down. They need a 2-point shot to drop to tie the game.
They will probably be looking for Ryan or Faye, I would think.
I think
Who knows? Maybe they will surprise us.
Same thing as before. Faye has been the only one hitting from the outside for them, and they should be looking to him to get a shot. I think they're going to send him to the corner and try to see if they can get some drive and kick action going. But it's only 5.2 seconds, so I'm curious to see who will take the check. All right. They go into some high post action. It's Amir taking the check, 5.2 seconds. Amir fakes, pulls up. No make on that off the glass, and that will be all she wrote for this one as Amir barely missed that one, and Riyadh comes away with a victory. 12-10. Good defense on the last possession. And this is what it means, people. They have an opportunity to get in the main draw now. They got one win. They need a second one, but we'll see what happens later. That's your man that got it started. He scored all 3 points to start Riyadh off and mount a comeback because they were down at first. And then they put away Al Madinah, who surged late, but it wasn't enough. Riyadh taking a victory here, 12-10. We'll take it to the court. And we'll take it down to the court with Beza Abutuk Alafrey.
A very good game today. First win for you. How do you feel now?
Alhamdulillah, I feel great because we win. Great play, sorry. Great game. Thank you. I am very tired.
What about the crowd here, the spectators? What do you think?
Very good. Thank you.
All right, we will be right back. Take a look at this crowd. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll be here. Well, welcome back to the Neom area where we'll continue the Neom FIBA 3x3 Women's Cup with Riyadh and Jeddah stepping up to the plate. We saw an amazing game between Doha and Lusail earlier where Doha just completely disseminated the Qatar team. Now let's see what these local teams can do. I'm curious. I hope you are too. We'll get ready to get introduced with the teams in a couple of seconds here.
With number 1, Dima Fatani. With number 4, Koko Kaya. With number 2, Ajawara Mohamed. And with number 3, Lama Alkamis. And this is your team, Riyadh. And we are getting ready for Team Jeddah, number 3, Yara Hakami. Number 1, Ran Al-Maisel. And number 2, Suad Al-Makali. And with number 4, Yana Balgaid. And this is your team, Jeddah.
And here we go. The local teams are ready to go. The crowd's into it. The venue is filled up, actually. Completely full of local people coming to check out these women's teams compete. As again, Riyadh and Jeddah take the court. Your referees for this one. Here we go. There's Maris Placenta and Alexandru Bolborici. They'll be hosting a clean game here. Let's see who these women's teams will get the crowd on their side. They were cheering for both teams equally, weren't they?
I think I might have heard a little louder for Team Jeddah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But at least they are on their feet for both these teams, and they're going to be bringing the heat on the court here as it's heating up in the stadium as well as outside the stadium. I'm sitting in the sun, and I don't know about you, but it's hot.
It's definitely hot.
Yeah, I need some ice water. All good though. We will continue with the women's pool A action. Again, a pool of 4 teams, and they're setting the stage for tomorrow's final day. We are about to get things underway here. Teams will have one last chance to talk things over. That's what 3x3 is all about. There is no coach. You have to regulate yourself. So let's see what tactics these teams have brought. And we are about to get it on. The Neom Beach Games 2023 continues here. Women's Pool A action. Riyadh will take the check.
That was a sweet fake pass, and that's a shot from outside. A bit off, too long. Riyadh can get the steal. Ball it with Jeddah.
Jeddah puts one up. That's fouled. So we'll see Suad Al-Bakami step to the stripe. A chance to put her team up on the board first. Al-Bakami all cloth as Jenna leads 1-0. I actually had an opportunity to visit Jeddah for a little bit. That was my layover was there, so I got a chance to check out at least some parts of the city. It's nice.
You had fun?
I mean, I slept.
For the limited time?
I slept mostly, but yes. I'll be there later on in the year, don't worry. Because we got a special final coming up. We'll get to all of that, though. Oh, faked her out of her shoes, off the glass. That's a pretty play. Oh, Trayton scores now? Okay.
Great rhythm to start off this one.
Quick hands, but quicker hands on Team Riyadh. Mohammed. And Al-Jawara Mohammed can't connect on that one, so it's a 3-1 Riyadh lead. We're just a minute into this one. Riyadh bringing the offense right away.
I think something needs to be changed at the scoreboard. I don't know what. Why? Jeddah. 2-1. Yeah, game resumes. Jeddah leading by 1 and with the possession. They try another one from deep, this time way off.
Oh, that's launched. Back rim, no good. And underneath, trying to outplay the size advantage. Righty hook, no fish caught. That's a miss.
Jeddah back in attack, step back to... Oh.
See? That was actually a pass to you.
You think?
Yeah.
And then passing it back to the referee. So everything is connected in 3x3.
Now you're fully involved in the game.
Riyadh in attack. Fatani. That's a bad pass. Good defense by Jeddah.
Kick out, fakes and drives. Another kick out. 2 seconds on the shot clock. A shot's put up and off the glass. All new Isa. And Jeddah looking good early on in this game.
2 seconds to work with. That's a baseline drive. And she misses it from close range. Ball goes back to Jeddah now.
That's a mean jab, but that shot's going nowhere. Get it underneath again, and I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't see. The referee got in the way.
I mean, not a lot of points scored, but I like the rhythm in this game because they're going quick, both teams.
Yeah, the shots they are taking and are missing are actually pretty good shots, right? So I don't mind what they're putting out on the half court here. Inside play for Riyadh. Oh, another bucket for Al-Jawara Mohammed. I like her game. She used the floaty this time like she was trying to get into the Red Sea.
Alba Kwame missed that 2-pointer. Now ball goes back to Riyadh. They try again on the inside. Can't hit it.
No, righty hook, no good. As the inside play for Kautar Kayat has not resulted in any buckets. Good defense, though. Quick hands. Shots launched. Front rims. They chase down the rebound, so Kayat now in possession for Riyadh. Stripped. Jeddah. They draw a foul. As Randall Nuaisa crosses, tries to get to the board. Not too much physical contact on that, so after this TV timeout, we'll get a free throw going. So it's a 2-3 game, and it's actually a good contest. I don't mind this at all. Both teams on the rack attack, and they're trying to get some shots to go down from the outside. It hasn't been falling just yet, but they're showing out.
Some quick players on the court with the jab steps, the fakes, trying to cut. As you see now in the highlight, it was a great fake.
That was a great fake. She lost her in the woods, even though there's no trees out here.
There might be some palm trees.
There's some palm trees. You're right about that. Not many, though. It's mostly sand. Can't wait to see what this area is going to look like in a couple of years, as this is part of Saudi Vision 2030. The development in this area is just ridiculous. Pull-up midi is missed, so Jeddah with another shot. They get an open look at it too. They're almost going, all of them are almost going down. It's all like side rim, just a little bit off to the right or left. We'll see if they can change that.
That was a good shot because she was open. Riyadh with the possession, only 2 points. That's a warning, I think, yeah. For not allowing the check ball.
Defensive pressure on Team Jeddah. Riyadh, what can they do with it? A drive and a kick out, a wide open shot for Riyadh, but that will sail wide. So good action and a good shot, but again, it sails up and over the rim. And Jawara Mohammed will take a seat. Oh, that drive is stifled. Good block. Kayat using her height. Take a look. Take that back with you all the way to Jeddah.
4.3 seconds left on this attack for Jeddah. Let's see what they can do. That's amazing. The good defense played by Riyadh. And that's a shot clock violation.
Again, as you said.
Left on that possession. Wide open, misses it though. Grabs her own offensive rebound and she gets fouled. Kayat will go at the line or not.
Take a look at Kayat getting her own board. A lot of physical contact on that one. It will be a foul on the floor though.
Yeah, my bad.
Now they go to Kayat again underneath. She spins, fading away off the glass, and this time it's good. It's a 3-3 game as we are approaching the halfway mark in this one. Jeddah. Shots launched, no good. Kayat with the board, but it's stripped from her. So a reset here as Al-Bakami will try one from the deep end. Mohammed this time. And she splashes 5-3. Al-Jawada Mohammed's been the offense for Riyadh so far. And she proves why with that too. Kayat underneath. And she's outplaying the mismatch. She's calling for a foul as well. It's an open shot for Jeddah, but they have not been able to knock him down.
Yeah, the momentum belongs to Riyadh right now with 3 consecutive points, and they just got the foul call.
Kawthar Kayat will take a seat, bringing the height advantage for Riyadh down to probably none. She is the one big lady they have. But you know what? They got Mohammed on offense. Al-Jawada Mohammed trying to sauce. She crosses, kicks it out. And that takes just a little bit too long. And it's a shot clock violation. So Team Jeddah with a fresh 12, looking at a 3-point deficit.
It's been a while though since they last scored.
They came through with a couple of nice drives early, but they haven't been able to connect. And they've gotten some open shots now, but if you can't knock shots down from the outside, the other team will just go and stand in the paint. And that means driving is a lot more difficult.
That's a shot clock violation against Jeddah. So the ball will belong to Riyadh. Or let's see, the referees are talking to each other. Yeah, ball belongs to Riyadh. It's a pass inside. She's a few meters though away from the rim. Fatani wide open, tries one from deep, in and out.
And again, this is the story of the day. Actually, for both teams, Riyadh has knocked one down. Al-Jawada Mohammed connected from the outside, but both teams, they kind of left their accuracy at home for now. So the shots haven't been falling, and then driving is tough. Another attempt from the outside. It's a miss, so no reset on the shot clock. There's 3 seconds left and a block. Kayat showing that height advantage again. Now Riyadh trying from the outside. That's almost down. Kayat in the post, a kick out.
Another 2-pointer missed. Jeddah gets the rebound now. Abha coming, she tries one drive, 2 defenders against her. She gets the foul though. So we'll go at the line after the TV timeout, trying to put another point on the scoreboard for Jeddah. It's looking rough out there.
Yeah, they need to find
Jeddah
a way to score. And both these teams, again, they've been able to drive and kick their way into open shots. But if you're not making those open shots, then it doesn't really matter. At some point, you have to start knocking them down. And Jeddah so far has not been able to. And they have to deal with this lady down there, Qatar Kayat. A lot to handle on the block, off the glass on the spin move there. And that's Riyadh's advantage, even though they got this shot from the outside to fall from Al Jawahar Mohammed. That was the only one in the game.
They want the timeout, they get it, but I don't know what they can improve.
Yeah, the thing is, if you start creating good shots, but you just don't knock them down, then at some point, that might just be it for your day. That might just not be your game. Because they've driven and kicked, and they've gotten a bunch of open looks from the outside. You need to start knocking those down now, because they haven't. Team Riyadh has packed the paint, and it makes it tough to get in there. Just take a look. You'll see a lot of these, like missed shots from the outside, and then Riyadh, they got the size advantage down there. Kayat, good off the glass.
Jeddah tried well too much on those 2 pointers that did not go.
2 minutes and 10 left on the clock. Jeddah with the reset here. 12 fresh seconds to see if they can get any offense to go. Shot from the outside again. And again, it's a miss. It will remain Jeddah possession, but there's only 3.6 seconds left on the shot clock.
They have to do something quick. They didn't take a dribble yet. Now they do, but it's way too late. Shot clock violation again. Team Riyadh applying that pressure on defense.
So now Riyadh with a chance to put this game away. We got 2 minutes left to go, but they have a very commanding lead. There's a bit of a miscue, but that one's saved. A drive and a floaty. But that is no good.
Al-Bakani now tries a pass outside. 4 seconds. That's a foul. The 4th one against Riyadh. So another 12 seconds for Jeddah to do something.
Can Jeddah find their offense with 1:35 left to go?
It might be too late even if they do.
It might be, but you never know. It's the game of 3x3. I've seen crazier things happen. A fake, a good drive, but it does not result in a make. And now Riyadh is on the rack attack again. Kayat underneath scoop is no good. As we approach the 1 minute mark in this one, Jeddah, they need this to go down, and it's again in and out. Another one of those shots that is actually very open, very makeable, but again, the accuracy, they might have left that at the player village just for this game.
1 minute and 8 seconds left for this game. 10-3. Team Riyadh is winning by 7 points.
Fatani stops the dribble. She has to pass. Does. Ball is in the corner now. With Mohamed driving, kicking outside. Shot clock violation. The players were not aware of the game time.
So, again, we are under a minute. Jeddah, they need anything right now. Hey, just a bucket to go down. And then you go from there. Underneath. And again, no one's left begging. And Mohamed swings it. A fake and a heave. End of the shot clock, but the rebound comes away for Jeddah. Time is not on their side in this one, though. Now it's just a matter of trying to score some points, as points scored will matter for sure. Here we go. Oh, that's blocked.
What a block.
Sent back. Mohamed tries one from the deep end. No good. Jeddah with the, well, almost with the board. They let that one go out of bounds. 13.8 seconds, and the writing's on the wall in this one. Riyadh is going to come away with a victory. We already know that. Now it's just a matter of what the score is going to be. Can Jeddah get one more score or no?
Can he outscore Lusail, who had 5 points, if I remember correctly, against Doha? Right now, Jeddah sitting at 3 with this attack. To the breaks on time. Jumper from mid-range drops. Finally, another point for Jeddah as the game ends 10-4.
So Jeddah started us off in this one, but couldn't finish as they ran out of gas early. Riyadh, they kept on trucking on the back of the 1-2 punch. Qatar Kayat and Al Jawra Mohamed, who just kept on scoring. And it resulted in a 10-3 victory, a low-scoring game, but a win nonetheless. And the crowd, well, they got into it during this one. But we'll go down to the court, as we'll see Dima Fatani
First
stand
of all,
by.
congratulations for this win. What do you think was the key for this victory?
I think we passed the ball and we weren't playing selfish. We played good defense. We stepped up our defense. That's why we got a rhythm on our offense.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you very much.
So Fatani said the right things. They played some defense. They outscored. They passed well. They played as a team, and that was visible on the court. As team chemistry is so important in this one. But you know what? We're gonna move on to the men's side. Next game on the slate is Sant Feliu from España and Abha from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I'm curious to see what Sant Feliu is going to do. They have represented on the pro circuit before. But let's get introduced to the players.
And we go with Team Sant Feliu from Spain. Jose Martin Monzo, welcome. With number 1, Jaume Zancay Pascual. With number 3, Neil Bria Mendez. And with number 2, Gwyneth Poquito Fortuny. And this is your team, Sant Feliu. And now welcome your favorite team. With number 2, Milo Abu Jaude. With number 1, Nawaf Al-Musalam. With number 4, Osama Al-Saka. And with number 3, Mohamed Jamal. And this is your team, Abha from Saudi Arabia.
All right, those are your two teams. Sant Feliu stepping on the court with Jose Ignacio Martin Monzo, a.k.a. Nacho Martin, the legend. Man has been in 3x3 for over 10 years. I played many a game against the guy. Happy to see he's still out there, although my knees hurt looking at him. He's 40.
Played at the Europe Cup in 2014. So almost 10 years ago.
I'm saying my first tournament was in 2012. He played at the Europe Cup in 2014. I'm out of the game, and he's out here representing in the Neom FIBA 3x3 Challenger in 2023. Again, my knees hurt looking at the fella. Big ups to him for still representing out here, and he's a very, very good player. These are your refs for this one. Vlad Garizianu and Cecilia Tot, representing Hungary and Romania. And the local team, I'm curious to see what they can bring. They are a virtual unknown to me, Team Abha. Milo Abu Jaude, Nawaf Al-Musalam, Osama Al-Saka, and Mohamed Jamal. You know anything about them?
I do know that this is the first ever 3x3 tournament for Osama Al-Saka. So you have the vet, Nacho, and the rookie from Abha in a quite interesting battle. Sant Feliu, obviously the favorites. I think they're the highest seed out of the teams in the qualifying draw.
They are. And again, they've represented on the pro circuit earlier in the year. I think their best results
That's a great touch pass into the corner. Misses the shot though. Spain, Sant Feliu getting flashy.
Pretty play on Sant Feliu's side. Doesn't result in a make. So Abha, they've been scoreless for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Can they change things here? Abu Daoud steps back. No make. And a reset. Exposito to Martin. Back to Martin. Deep 2. Splash. Nacho Martin. 8-0 Sant Feliu. Jamal pulls up. That party's closed. Jamal tries one again over the outstretched arms of Nacho Martin, but Exposito with the rebound. He'll take a drive, a kick out to the corner, another open shot. Sant Feliu just has the shots lined up for them. They just aren't able to knock them down.
And also there playing great defense.
So our first TV timeout, and Abha so far scoreless and foulless. So nothing to show for those 3 minutes of play. Sant Feliu, a comfortable lead. They've been getting open shots. We saw Martin knock one down. We saw Zanka knock one down. We saw Neil Bria knock one down.
It was a hot start for the Spanish team, as they hit everything at the beginning of this one.
The conditions are about to change too, as the sun is about to set behind the stands here.
Thankfully.
I almost
And
melted.
I think everybody will appreciate that.
I will for sure. Easy play out of the timeout. Easy bucket, Nacho Martin. And another miss on the Abha side. Martin this time for 2. That's not a make. And a turnover as a result. So
Saka stops dribble, finds the pass. Jamal uses the screen, drives right, gets fancy with the pass, but not a lot of time left. He shoots it in time though, way above the backboard. Nothing working for Abha.
nothing working for Abha. The Spaniards' defense so far has been restrictive. And Abha has been able to get some wildly contested shots up. No points as a result. Martin to Exposito. Exposito, for being the leading scorer at Lausanne, has been fairly quiet in this one. Nacho just throwing some people out of the way. Casually trying to get that board. That's going to be a foul.
Yeah, they're probably not too worried about that foul. I would assume with this score 9-0. We're approaching the half of this game. Nacho playing some great perimeter defense. That's another shot clock violation.
I told you, Team Abha is not used to the physicality of the game, and the Spaniards are just long and everywhere on defense. They go back down to Nacho Martin. He misses, but his teammates got his back. Nacho this time, patient. Beautiful pass down. Zanka with the lay. They got more chemistry than a periodic table out here, ladies and gentlemen. Abha cannot get on the board whatsoever. Martin from the top, no. And that goes out of bounds off the outstretched arms of Abu Daoud. So a 10-0 lead for Sant Feliu, who are making a case as the strongest team in the qualifying draw so far. We'll see how that continues. It continues with an easy layup, I'll tell you that.
Will they try to attempt a perfect game? 21-0.
I've never seen that.
I don't think I have either. I would be surprised though. Abha has to hit something at one point in this one.
Or you'd hope so, but this score is uglier than Lil Wayne so far. Come on. No? You don't think Lil Wayne is, well.
Not really. No comment. Let's just say that.
Hey, nice. I like that. I'd say uglier than Chewbacca then.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Offensive foul on the Spaniards. That shot will not count. But their offense has been better than Pinchos so far. You ever had Pinchos?
I think I did.
It's amazing.
Pass inside to Nacho, who's fouled. I think that they had Feliu had two two-pointers canceled, the one when he stepped out of the line and the one before with the offensive foul, so it could have been even worse for Abha. It could have been 15-0.
Well, 11-0 is also not a pretty sight, and Nacho has a chance to add to it. So that free throw, after some confusion, will count. And it is 12-0 now.
Musalam now defended by Nacho. He's trying a two-pointer over. The Spanish veteran misses it. Jaume now open. He misses. That pass inside. Nacho scores. 13-0.
It's getting dangerously close to a scoreless game for Abha. I mean, I've never seen that. Zanka.
Can it even be 22-0? He has time, space, everything, and the accuracy.
A 22-0 game. I've never seen this.
I've got goosebumps. I've never seen this. I didn't think this could be possible.
22-0. Team Abha just could not make a shot, and the Spaniards, they kept on going and end up with a flawless victory. Just an incredible performance by the fellas from Sant Feliu, who scored from all levels of the court. They got some mid-range games, they got some shots from the outside, but you know what? I want to hear from the man, Nacho Martin.
Okay, we are Nacho Martin. Nacho, new team, same passion for you. What makes you keep going?
I still love the game. I'm 40 years old, but I keep going. I love it.
What about this new team? What do you expect from... this is the end of the season, of course, but do you plan also next season to go on?
Yes, of course. I want to keep playing as long as my body can play. I'm playing with the new guys. They're from Barcelona. They are teammates from the national team. So we try to keep growing our sport in Spain. So we keep pushing.
Congratulations for the win and good luck in the tournament.
All right. Nacho Martin keeps going because he loves the game at 40. That's commendable, I got to say.
Well, if he can still do it, he showed in this game.
All right, take a look at the highlights in this one. As Sant Feliu took apart Team Abha, and we're cruising early. They got Zanka to start them off underneath the basket. And then Team Abha kept losing to Wilson. Take a look at Exposito's mid-range game. I told you they were scoring from all levels of the court. Then it started raining twos. Nacho from the Enlio logo.
That was also long too for Nacho. We need one more replay of that. Yes, sir.
And this was a pretty pass. Two hands behind the head. Like a magician. He found his teammate on that. Easy points for Sant Feliu. And at this point, it was 13-0. And Nil Bria got involved. Knocking down one after the other. So Zanka was open at the end of the game. He knocked down and knocked out Team Abha 22-0. We got next match coming up, Lusail and Jeddah for the Neom FIBA 3x3 Women's Cup. That will be in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. Back for the Neom Beach Games 3x3 tournaments, the 3x3 Challenger as well as the 3x3 Women's Cup. The Women's Cup continues here with the pool action today. We just saw an incredible qualifying draw game for the men's, but the women's, they're on deck as well. Get ready to get introduced to Team Lusail and Team Jeddah.
Here we go with Team Lusail. Anna Martorell. We welcome Ala Saliman. Applause for Sarah Almadi. And Mona El Sayed. For the home crowd favorite, with number 3, Yara Hakami. With number 1, Ram Al-Nubaisa. With number 2, Suad Al-Bakami. And with number 4, Yana Balgai. Team Jeddah.
And that's your Team Lusail and your Team Jeddah. And let's see who will win the coin toss. Here's your referees in this one. Andrei Viziciu and Alexandru Bolborici. Holding up the threes for 3x3. As both these teams look to recover from a loss. Team Lusail, they had lost to Team Doha to start the day. Couldn't find any offense. Their shots from the outside wouldn't go down. And Team Jeddah, they kind of had the same problem against Team Riyadh. Both teams didn't score over 5 points. As Lusail managed 5 and Jeddah managed 4. Let's see who can bring the offense in this one. And who can come away with a victory, because placement is so important for tomorrow.
Well, I'm excited this one because I think because of the losses, both teams have a chip on their shoulder. Also because we have literally no sun right now on the court. So better conditions. Players already got the game under their belts. So let's see what they can cook for this next one.
Well, cooking is what we did earlier. That's what you're referring to, huh? I like it. See, you're picking up on the reference game. It's
trying to. I'm working on it.
Yeah. So I'm sure they're going to be cooking up some awesome dishes. And again, we're both happy that the sun's down because it was hot here. It's a crispy 35 degrees Celsius outside of the stadium. But you know what? The heat is on the court, and here we go. Team Jeddah starts this off with pick and roll game. I like that screening action. It results in a step back, but that drive that is just a little bit too late. And the shot clock awareness to start the game,
not there.
Completely not there.
It's time for Lusail's first offensive possession. Mona El Sayed is there. She tried a lot of two-pointers in the first one. I don't think any of them hit, or maybe just one, so we will see what you can do in this one. For the moment, an offensive rebound, and first point of the game belongs to Lusail, Ala Soliman.
Soliman using that length. She's got the most height out of all the ladies on the court. Got an offensive rebound and put it in reverse for the easy lay. This Team Jeddah's time to answer. Oh, Euro step. But nothing there.
Lusail went inside, she had some space, did not shoot it, like she would probably have done in the first game we just saw.
Yeah.
So she's now at the line for one attempt.
Utilizing that spin move to her advantage, trying to get something going. Free throw shot. El Sayed cannot connect, but you know who's there? Our buddy, Soliman with the board and the putback. Lusail finding the offense often and early underneath the basket.
And Jeddah struggled in the first game with the height that Riyadh proposed. So now they're having the same problem, the start of this one against Team Lusail.
ولا تنسوا بعد هذه المباراة الشباب والبنات اللي فازوا بالتيشيرتس واخذوها دوبا راح ينزلوا من التنقل.
El Sayed on the drive again.
يشاركوا معنا في المسابقة.
And a foul's called on the floor.
فإذا أخذتوا تيشيرت
As Mona El Sayed
شاركوا معنا انزلوا من الدرج.
trying to create some offense here. Soliman. This time it's Soliman on the rack attack. That will go out of bounds though.
4.5 seconds left for the team in purple.
Three seconds, El Sayed fading away. No make. And this was the story in the first game for Jeddah. They got some open shots. They just weren't able to connect. Let's see if they can do it differently. El Sayed with the unorthodox scoop. That last second heave there results in nothing. So El Sayed with the chance for two. It's not a make. Some frustration with El Sayed about that miss. It was an open shot. Jeddah cannot capitalize on the miss by Lusail, so Lusail back in action. El Sayed, scoop shot, no make. So it's Balgaith in action. She tries for two, and that's no good. Soliman will launch a two-pointer herself. Looked like it was online too, but
Yeah, but I don't think Lusail wants Soliman sitting there far away from the rim.
you're right, especially as Jeddah ties the game up at two. Soliman throws that one all the way back to Jeddah. Now it's El Sayed, midi pull-up, no good.
And the ball went out of bounds, no foul call. And now we should be going to the TV timeout, yeah.
All right, so the TV timeout and a 2-2 game, and two teams who we knew were going to struggle to bring some offense have just done just that. What have you seen in Team Jeddah that you feel like they could build on?
I mean, it worked well at the end of the first half of the game, if I can call it like that, when Soliman was away from the rim. So I think they should try to keep her as far away as possible from the hoop.
Yeah, and for Team Lusail, they need Soliman close to that basket. That's where the things got started. She is the tallest player on the pitch. She's using that length underneath the basket, but she's gone away from that, trying for some two-point shots. I'd say stick with what you know. That check wasn't handled great, so 1.7 seconds on the clock. They're going to try to up that just a little bit.
I think there were about 3 seconds left, 3 something. So 2.9 left for Lusail on this attacker side. Goes inside quickly, misses it. Soliman gets the rebound, but the ball did not touch the rim, so it's a shot clock violation. Jeddah will get a fresh 12 seconds attack. Coming with the bounce pass. Good defense played by El Sayed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a double dribble for sure.
Lusail getting rewarded for the hustle. Martorell got fouled, pushing foul. The fourth one against Jeddah. Try to go quickly there.
The game's gotten more physical as it's gone along, and both teams realize that defense is probably going to win them a game here.
Yeah, but look again, look where Soliman it is. She's standing in the corner.
I don't get that. At a certain point, you got to start outplaying your advantages, and I'd say your advantage is putting Soliman close to the basket. But
and I would have to agree with you.
we're commentating, though. We're not playing today, so they get a choice in what they want to do. And this results in a Jeddah lead. Soliman, another shot missed. El Sayed underneath misses as well. Jeddah comes away with the board. They have the momentum, up 3-2.
Al-Bakwami drives, tries to create space between two defenders, gets fouled, will go at the line. As Jeddah can have a 4-point scoring run. It's been a while since Lusail last scored. At the start of the game there were the 2 points by Ala Soliman, nothing since then. And the free throw is good, Jeddah takes the lead.
And a pretty commanding one if that, 4-2 in a game with only 6 points. As we approach the halfway mark here. El Sayed. See, this is where I think Soliman should shine. Getting rebounds and getting putbacks. This time it's a foul. So that's foul number 6 on Jeddah. And again, for you people that aren't So in the 3x3, we don't go by individual fouls here. We go by team fouls. So the 7th foul will result in 2 free throws. And every foul after that will as well, unless it is an offensive foul. Soliman makes him pay from the stripe. Lusail back within 1 point.
Oh, that was a sweet jumper to get Jeddah back with a 2-point lead. Soliman, she scored all the points for Lusail and will have a chance to extend that as she will go at the line for 2 attempts. Jeddah, 7 fouls right now.
That's the bonus we were talking about. Not a smart foul here. A reach-in is called by the referee, and that is going to put Abha Soliman on the stripe for 2 with a chance to tie the game up. She's hit her first free throw of the game. Missed this one.
I think she wanted to get a repeat of that one.
She did. Soliman 1 for 2. Lusail within a point again. Soliman this time operating from the high post, kicks it out. El Sayed off that glass. And finally a 2 goes down for Lusail, who take a lead on that shot. An offensive foul in Jeddah. So the momentum has completely shifted Lusail's way after a big make by Mona El Sayed and some strong inside play by Abha Soliman. See, sometimes players listen to us, man. When we tell them to go inside and get some post-ups, maybe they hear us.
Definitely, yeah. And El Sayed eventually hit the 2-point shot. You saw the relief on her on the reaction after the shot. I don't know what's going on right now. Referee at the official table. Okay, we are waiting to see what's going on.
So I'm not sure what the referee's putting up 2. They were looking at whether the shot was a 1 or a 2, and they stick with a 2.
I assume, yeah. Team resumes. Nice finish for El Sayed, as she has now 3 consecutive points.
Yeah, quick drive to the bucket for her. Soliman with the board this time. Now Soliman's on the drive. Somehow ends up with the Wilson and
playing hot potato right there.
Hey, and look, it counts. It goes down 8-5. Lusail taking a commanding lead in this one. Can Jeddah come back? 4 minutes left in this one. They need a shot to go down.
This is the highest lead of the game for Lusail. As they started this on 2-0, now 8-5. And the possession with 12 seconds. El Sayed turns around, stops the dribble at the free throw line. Soliman in the corner, tries to make her way close to the rim and knocks it down. She wanted the foul, didn't get it. 9-5 for Lusail.
Pretty shot by Soliman off of one leg and the spin move. It's a high degree of difficulty. That score will not count, as it is called off by the referee. That will get us to our second TV timeout. And my oh my, how the tables have turned. Lusail has taken a commanding 9-5 lead on the back of strong play by Abha Soliman and Mona El Sayed. Jeddah, though, they're looking to see if they can bring life into this game once more. They came back at the start. They're looking for a comeback now. Take a look at one of the buckets for Team Jeddah. You think they have it in them? Is there any chance for them to come back in this game? What does it take?
Well, they showed it once, because they were led 0-2, and then they had a 4-point run.
يتقدم بنتيجة 3 نقاط.
Okay, so Soliman checks back into the game. She didn't stay for too long on the bench.
So Lusail in action. El Sayed, they go down to Soliman on the block. But a travel is called as a shot went down, but she took too many steps before that. I get it. The DJ has been turning up some tunes. Starts feeling like the club at some point out here in the stadium, but it is not that. Jeddah's scoreless ways continue as they have not been able to put in easy shots.
They keep the possession though. And it's been a while since both teams have scored actually, so it's still a 3-point game. Not a big difference. So 8 fouls on Jeddah.
Oh, see, that's just what Jeddah needed. Bagait with the easy lay. El Sayed tries to answer. So Jeddah within a possession now. It's 9-7, but again, the clock might be not in their favor. Lusail up by 2 points, and this is the same thing we saw in Jeddah's last game. The pass underneath is snuffed out, so now it's Soliman. She gets a screen. Open 2 for Soliman. Front rim gets her own board. And then a foul is committed. So foul number 9 on Jeddah will put Ala Soliman on the strike. So 2 free throws coming up for Soliman. And Team Jeddah gets a warning for discussing the calls with the referees.
If she knocks them both down, I don't think Jeddah will be able to recover. First one is good. Lusail gets to double digits, 10-7. Goes 1 for 2, but Lusail keep the possession alive with the offensive rebound. El Sayed turns around. Great defense, causing a traveling violation. Jeddah will have it. So still possible.
If Jeddah wants to climb back into this game, they got to start using that defense, but they got to start bringing some offense. And again, it's been far and few between for them to scores. An open shot, they need this one, and it drops. Just when they needed it, a 2-point shot goes down. Al-Bakami now has to deal with Soliman, though, and that is going to result in foul number 10 on Jeddah. That is the double bonus, ladies and gentlemen. And again, for those of you that don't follow 3x3 as much, at 10 fouls, every foul committed is 2 free throws as well as possession. That's why you don't see anybody rebounding on this free throw. Ala Soliman has an opportunity to put the game out of reach with 50 seconds to play, as Lusail will get a possession back after this.
1 for 2 again.
So still a 1-possession game in this. And again, Lusail will get possession, but you know, with the 12-second shot clock, there will for sure be a couple of possessions for Jeddah to try to make up the deficit here.
Martorell tries to go quickly. That's a pass to El Sayed.
Oh, that shot goes down, but it's waved off as, again, she took a step too many.
Jeddah can tie the game with the 2-pointer. Will they look for that? Al-Bakwami, great pass inside, but that's a shot with a high degree of difficulty. Missed. 33 seconds left.
I don't know if that is a shot you want if you're coming back in a game like this. I think there were maybe some other opportunities, but, you know, we'll see. Al Sayed on a rack attack. That's a miss. Team Jeddah with the board. She just hit one. Al-Bakami, no good.
It's an offensive rebound. Still possession with Jeddah. They will probably look for another two-pointer. Top of the key, not good.
Another board though, but now the clock's running out. Shot clock is off. El Sayed with the quick shot, it goes down. So that will do it for Team Lusail. And a steal will seal the deal as Team Lusail pick up a victory 13-10 over Jeddah in a battle of not a lot of offense, I have to say, but offense in spurts. So these ladies represent it and represent it well. And Lusail again come away with a 13-10 win.
I gotta say, the last shot was risky. El Sayed, there were 3 or 4 seconds after the shot. If she would have missed that, Jeddah would have had enough time for another try to tie the game. Fortunately for Team Lusail, it went in. And they got their first dub of the day.
Sometimes you got to take a risk like that. I don't know if we will be moving on into the men's competition qualifying draw Pool A. Dammam, we'll see them for the first time. In Riyadh, we've already seen them.
With number 2, Hassan Al-Musa. Number 4, Isaac Al-Ahmed. Number 3, Ali Al-Kalam. Number 1, Mohamed Khalifa. And this is your team, Dammam. And now let's welcome Team Riyadh. Number 4, Saleh Hawassi. Basel Aboto. Mahmoud Zraik. And Sultan Al-Mali. Riyadh.
So we've seen Team Riyadh earlier on in the day take a victory. They beat Madinah 12-10 on the back of 7 points by Mahmoud Zraik. You can see him on the left bottom of your screen wearing number 1. He's going to try to continue these dominant ways. Team Dammam, will see them for the first time. Let's see who will win the coin toss. It is Team Riyadh. You get a chance to take either possession or wait that possession off, and you'll get it if an overtime occurs. These are your referees in this one, Vlad Gidizrianu and Ioannis Malamas. They'll be holding it down for the FIBA 3x3 referee crews out here. I wonder how many cities Vlad has been to this year.
I don't think I know that many cities.
Man, is he ever home? I mean, we'll probably look in a couple of days on YouTube and see him somewhere out in the world doing some officiating. Eating a lot of food also.
Yeah, most likely.
All right. These two teams are getting ready to get underway. And look, if Team Riyadh wins, that's it for pool play.
Yeah, for their...
If they win, they are through. And then the last game out here is just for show. That's the way it goes in the qualifying draw. But Team Dammam is looking to change all of that for sure. And we are about to get it on out here in the Neom area. Oh, saucy play, but no lay because of the block. Behind the back, but it gets smacked. And then out of bounds as Mohamed Khalifa brings the height, but puts his foot across the line.
What a start in this one. The sweet crossover and then the block.
Again, look at Khalifa, back foot, hitting out of bounds. Zraik using the fakes underneath, the trickery. Call that man Loki from now on.
That's a great TV show.
See, I know. I knew you'd have seen that. I love it too. You're right. Anyway, Dammam with the pull-up. Gets his own board and puts it in. Al-Ahmed hustling to get Dammam on the board. Strike playing at his own speed.
Trying to coordinate his team, but that was a bad pass.
And it ends up on your laptop.
Unfortunately. Hopefully everything will be all right. All good.
Good. All right. Just check it. So miscue there for Team Riyadh as Al-Sawi didn't think he would get a pass. Now it's Dammam on the rack attack, and Zhrike just erases that. Said, not in here. Get out.
Seven seconds left for Dammam. Mohamed Khalifa. Quick pass. Al-Mousa faces up. Tries to bully his way inside. Misses.
Al-Sawi. Al-Sawi bully ball, kicks it out. Wide open shot. No make though. And again, it's Khalifa with the board. He lines up a long range shot. His teammates got his back though. Al-Mousa puts it in.
Al-Malik stops the dribble. Al-Sawi tries inside again. Misses. Grabs his own rebound. Not for long. Miss from outside the arc for Dammam. Riyadh with the rebound. Only 1 point so far for them.
Strike. He was good from long range in his first game. Shares it with Al-Sawi. Bully ball underneath, but short on the shot. Al-Mukadam asked for a screen. Doesn't get one, but the midi pull-up is good. Dammam up 3-1.
Al-Sawi tries to tie the game. Too long though. Offensive rebound for Team Riyadh. Al-Malik quick inside. No good. Stuck with 1 point for the moment. The team in red. Oh, it's a lot of contact. No whistle though.
Strike collects the second block of the game. Throwing that one away. His team, he gets another shot, so the game's tied at 3. Big bucket by Al-Malik. Dammam though, keep on trucking as well. Deuces are wild in this one. Twos are flying everywhere. Strike to Al-Sawi. Al-Sawi. They go for the 1-2 combo, but it goes out of bounds. And it's a turnover, so Dammam will get possession here. Take a look at this. Al-Sawi trying to find Zhrike on the cut. And that results in nothing. Dammam, another long bomb. And there you go. Ishaq Al-Ahmed. Dammam shooting
2.4 seconds left for Dammam. They will have to do something quickly. Kadam with the Wilson in his hands to Khalifa. Khalifa had space on the jumper, but he misses it though. Drake puts another one on the board, ties the game 7-7. Dammam back. I thought he might dunk it.
Yeah, looking like it.
9-7 though for Dammam. Al-Musa now. Khalifa comes to set the screen.
Oh. Rock's taken away. And an easy lay for Riyadh is missed. Hausawi working on his offensive rebound game. Drake, I don't know how he found him on that. Kicked it out. No make though. Khalifa with the board. Post up for Al-Musa. A fade away bucket. But it rolls off the rim. Both teams are in a bit of a scoring drought. Hausawi sizing up Khalifa. Hausawi. And a heave at the end of the shot clock is no make. So Dammam with the reset, and Khalifa said, I'll take this one. But it doesn't result in a make.
Al-Malik goes quickly inside, gets denied by Kadam.
Kadam comes through. Layups missed. Strike, easy look at things, but again, both teams are just unable to unlock the lid off the basket. Haven't been able to put the ball in the rim. It's a 9-7 game. We're 7.5 minutes in now. It's Hausawi open. That one's missed. And that will get us to our TV timeout with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Dammam leads 9-7. Both teams again scoreless for the last few minutes.
Yeah, kind of looking gassed. Which I don't know if it's a good sign for Dammam, since this is just their first game.
You never know. I mean, they provide us with plenty of snacks in the village here, so maybe they've snacked too much. But hey, look, those snacks have resulted in a 2-point victory here, or lead. I mean, sorry, here. So that's good. Some rejections on both ends. That was a nice one.
And we are back.
And here we go, an open shot. I don't think he called glass on that whatsoever, but Ashaq Al-Ahmed puts his team up by 4. Riyadh, again, a win will get them through to the main draw, but they need to come back into this one first. Offensive rebound and no make.
I mean, there were 3 defenders literally around him, the entire team, and that's a bad foul. I think that was a frustration foul for Al-Malik after he missed the layup.
Yeah, that's not a great contest. He's close, but he also smacks his elbow. So 2 free throws coming up for Ishaq Al-Ahmed, who's been the main scoring option for Team Dammam. He does not connect from the free throw stripe, though. Second one, all cloth. 12-7, and Riyadh, they have about 1:40 to try to come back into this one. Drake, that's your first piece of the comeback, then tries to defend in the key. He gets a warning for that. You have to leave a player an opportunity to clear the Wills basketball.
Dammam now back in attack. Tries by 2 defenders. Now it's against Drake. Great pass inside. He's levitating on the jumper. Another one drops for Al Ahmed.
He had his legs spread like the Jordan logo on that one. That was a wild shot. Pretty looking jumper. Again, Dammam making things very difficult for Riyadh here. We got a minute and 20 left to go, and now we'll see Drake step to the line for a free throw. A much, much needed free throw as they try to mount a comeback here.
Just the first foul against Dammam. That's impressive.
Yeah, it sure is. 13-9, a two-possession game. Al Ahmed. Fading away this time. The middy's no good. So a stop is what Riyadh needed, and a stop is what Riyadh will get. And again, 109 left in this one, and I've seen crazier things in 3x3 at Riyadh. Can they mount a comeback? Can they get some more buckets out of Drake or this way? That's fine as well. 13-10.
They need a stop now. And, well, I thought they might get it, but that's a foul against Riyadh.
So that foul's called on the floor as Drake stepped into that one and was a little too physical. Now Drake comes away with a steal. And a foul called on Dammam. So the momentum has clearly shifted in Riyadh's way. See if they can continue scoring. They find Hausawi underneath. Okay, comeback is real. 13-11. 45 seconds left in this one.
It's a one-possession game, but Dammam has the basketball in their hands. Two-point shot. Too long. Offensive rebound, though. Passes to the mid-range master who tries the layup. Not good. Riyadh can tie the game with a shot from outside.
They play hot potato underneath, and Drake will throw that one out of bounds. They couldn't get the ball up in time. 20 seconds to go. Dammam in possession, so Riyadh for sure will get a shot at this, but they need to play some defense first. Midi pull up, that is good. And that might be all she wrote. Step back two. That bounces off, so a big game by Dammam, who beat Riyadh and keep their hopes alive of moving on to tomorrow's main draw. The last game of the day will decide it all here in the qualifying draw Pool A action as Dammam takes a victory here over Team Riyadh, who end up 1-1 in qualifying draw action. We'll step back down to the court with Ishaq Al Ahmed, though.
Congratulations for the win. First game, first win. What do you expect from this tournament?
Thank you. We expect to give our best and have fun. That's it.
Do you hope to qualify to the main draw?
Yes, of course. That's the main goal. We came here only for the main draw.
Okay, congratulations and good luck.
One goal, and it is to make it to the main draw. Dammam just took their first step towards that goal as they beat Riyadh. And they have everything in their own hands. The last game of the day, we'll make sure to be there for that one. But the last game of the day will decide who comes out of qualifying draw Pool A action. And we'll make it into the main draw into Pool D. Next up, though, we'll be moving right into the Neom FIBA 3x3 Women's Cup as we'll take a second look at Team Doha and Team Riyadh. But I do believe we have some entertainment first, so you guys enjoy that. We will be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. And we're back here for the Neom Beach Games in Neom, Saudi Arabia. Take a look at the beautiful venue out here on the Red Sea coast. It's going to be even more lit when the lights are out, when the sun goes fully down. But you know what? It's been lit on the court so far. And we've got a matchup for you guys coming up today. Two teams that are unbeaten. Let's get you reintroduced to teams Doha and Riyadh.
And we have Team Doha with number 1, Yolita Ostowska. With number 4, Klaudia Sosnowska. With number 2, Yanis Boonstra. And with number 3, Isabella Morales. Team Doha. We welcome now Team Riyadh with number 1, Dema Falani. With number 4, Captain Kaya. With number 2, Aljara Mohamed. And with number 3, Lama Al-Khalis. Team Riyadh.
Here we go. Two teams that are unbeaten so far. Doha, Team Riyadh. They both picked up wins, and now they're going to decide who's going to remain undefeated so far. Ando, who do you like in the matchup of these two teams?
Well, Kayat will finally have a matchup to play with because all the players from Doha are tall.
Literally and figuratively. But we'll see as they start with possession. We are about to get things underway here. And here we go. The Neom Beach Games continue. Riyadh, they go to Mohamed right away. A fake and a kick out. Lob pass. But Kayat leaves that one to go out of bounds. Good pick and roll action on Team Riyadh's side. Fatani, she couldn't get it to Kayat though.
Yeah, they need Kayat's height for this one because she'll probably shoot it right away. Or not. That's a handoff. It's too late. I thought she was going to shoot it because she's the tallest player on her team.
That would be the logical play in that situation. You are right. All right. A possession here for Team Doha. And they go with Sosnowska on the spin, and that's an easy layup. Acted like she was going to pass, spun away from the contact, and ended up with the make. Mohamed Using the same trickery, coming away with a spin and a scoop that results in a foul. Morawic picks up Doha's first foul. And Al-Jawara Mohammed will step to the stripe.
I think Riyadh will have to shoot more twos in this one, because it will be difficult for them to drive inside it. All the height on the players for Team Doha.
Okay, but you know who has the most height?
You.
It's Kayat. Well, I do. Yeah, you're right about that. I might be the tallest man in like a 100-kilometer range here.
Yeah, I think I can go further than that.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. Maybe Tabuk has some tall people. Kayat attacking Sosnowska underneath. Kayat faking and making off the glass. Riyadh ties the game at 1. So far, that matchup is a tasty one. Oh. Ososka. Easy midi. Oh, give and go action with Kayat. Ends up going out of bounds.
Fatani is orchestrating the offense, telling everybody where they should be. It's pass to Al-Khamis. She hands it off to Mohammed. Shot clock violation though. They wasted too much time.
Yeah, and again, the shot clock awareness just not all the way there in a situation where it should be. Easy give and go, but Jennis Boonstra misses the easy layup. Score not picked up as Al-Khamis missed. And now it's Sosnowska to Boonstra. Boonstra fakes on the drive. And Team Doha keeps on rebounding and keeps on missing. Eventually, Riyadh will come away with one. This is what they do here. Al-Khamis. Fatani. Oh, Fatani, she lost her. A miss on the shot, though.
And now Morawiec in the corner. Shoots it from mid-range, gets the whistle, will go at the line for one attempt.
Morawic's game is so saucy, man. She crosses up and she slashes. She's good with the mid-range pull-up. She can shoot from the outside as well. But I like the swag she plays with. She plays with a bunch of confidence that you kind of have to have as a player. Some players have more than others. To have the confidence to come out with moves like that and handles like that, I like it.
She misses the free throw though. That's an and one for Klaudia Sosnowska. And now she will go at the line. They're just changing turns now at the charity stripe.
Yeah. Sosnowska with the hoop and the harm. Kaya swiped at the ball, but got more wrist.
This shot is good. 4-1 for Doha.
Fatani. A lot of physical contact on that one, and the fouls ends up being called.
On player number 1.
Ososka doesn't agree.
Yeah, she knew how to sell it. Let's call it like this.
That's a veteran move right there. And isn't she one of the younger players out here?
I have to check.
And the ball will turn over and go to the purple team. 7 minutes and 51 seconds left for the game.
Oh, a miscue on Team Doha. And Morawiec will take a seat. Fatani to Mohammed. Mohammed looking to create some space. Attacking Sosnowska, and that doesn't result in anything as that ball goes out of bounds. Morawiec. And the mess is cleaned up with Sosnowska leading the way here. Doha is up to a 5-1 lead. And now Sosnowska's got a steal and a foul's committed. So Team Riyadh goes to 3 fouls. Sosnowska will take a seat. And Ososka will step on the court. Boonstra to Morovic, down to Ososka. 2 dribbles and a fadeaway, but that's defended well. Now it's Mohammed sharing with Fatani. Fatani getting a screen, looking to create some space. Oh, big crossover. Got her up off her feet, but doesn't make the lay. The crowd almost got on their feet for that one. They got hyped. That was a nice move. Morovic. Good rebound and a touch pass by Boonstra.
Doha now with a 5-point lead. As Riyadh is struggling to create some offense. By now Mohammed, defended by Moraviet. Mohammed drives, gets denied. 6-1.
Oh, Morovic. Good team play, missed the lay. Now she's open for 2. And that is good. So Doha again with a very comfortable lead in this one. Fatani will try to do something about that. Back irons. Alkamis with the board. Fading on the midi. Riyadh's up to 2 points.
Musovska inside Boonstra. Great pass, great movement. Easy shot for Team Doha.
Team Riyadh, they're trying to create shots from the outside as they can't find any score underneath the basket. Quick hands by Fatani.
She stepped outside of the line. TV timeout, Doha 9-2. It's been a huge rebounding difference.
Yeah, Doha has picked up most of the rebounds and have used their size advantage to gain a big lead early on. You know what's also been working as Riyadh has tried to play, some aggressive defense is the screen denies. As you saw, Sosnowska as well as Boonstra looking to try to screen and then slip right before the screening action and get layups. Also, Sosnowska spinning away before any screen could happen on this one. Pretty layup. And I haven't seen Riyadh go to Kayat as much as they did earlier in the game. And that was a recipe for success, I have to say. She started the game out well, but it's been Doha taking a big lead.
It's a recipe that probably won't work in this kitchen, in this game.
See, I like that. Coming through with some references. Boonstra. Inside, big move, no big make, but look who's there to clean up the mess with the and one.
That's a big make.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hoop and the harm for Boonstra after missing the first, and then on the second attempt, getting hit on the arm. So an opportunity from the stripe to extend the lead to 9 points for Janice Boonstra. And she does just that. That was the 4th foul on Team Riyadh. So nowhere near the bonus just yet. Kayat. They go to her twice. She has to shoot through the shot clock pressure that's in and out. A reset for Doha. Easy open look for Boonstra, who puts it down again. And Team Doha is clicking like a computer mouse right now. Another open shot, Morovic. And the lid's off the basket, ladies and gentlemen. Team Doha is on fire. Somebody call the truck and put him out. 15-2.
It's exactly what happened in the first game for Team Doha, as they didn't start as hot as they finished it. They now lead by 13 points in this one. They won their first game 22-5. Meanwhile, we'll have a trip to the charity stripe for Team Riyadh. Mohammed will go for 1 attempt.
So Riyadh's gotten back into the driving game after attempting a bunch of shots from the outside and not having any success on any of them. Mohammed puts it in. Morovic, though, is left alone in the corner. No make. But a rebound, Ososka. And again, Doha comes away with the board, but an offensive foul is called as Morovic kind of held her defender behind her. And you can't do that.
Mohamed sends the ball inside. Kayat with the fake. Bonstra is there, contesting everything.
And Ososka's wide open for a layup. Nobody wanted to get closer on defense. So 16-3, and feels like this one might be ending before the limit. Fatani, big shot. Morovic, big rebound. Underneath it, Sososka for the midi. It bounces out.
Mohamed. Now Bonstra is defending outside the arc. Goes back inside, trying to take care of Kayat. And she does. It's another shot clock violation, another great defensive possession for Team Doha. As we go into the second TV timeout.
Draws open for two and delivers the last shot of the game. Doha takes this one 22-3 in a lopsided contest. The team from Qatar taking care of the competition so far with a 22-5 and a 22-3 victory on the back of some inside-outside play, team play, and screening. So they are sitting comfortable after 2 games. And we are going to go down the courts where we'll see Morawic talk about the game.
Okay, it was a very long season for you, women's series, a lot of tournaments, Europe Cup, World Cup. Do you still have some gas in the tank?
I need to say it's a new season. It started yesterday, actually. So yeah, I had already my short vacation, like 3 weeks, and now we start over again. So I'm actually really glad that there is stuff happening in November already, because usually that was off season, but now we can play. It's nice, warm, well organized, so it's great.
Looking forward for the Olympic qualifiers?
Yeah, there is still no official ranking, so we still don't know if we actually qualified for it, but we got great hopes.
Okay, good luck in the tournament, and thank you very much.
All right, you guys take a look at some of the highlights in this one, and it was a good one. All right, we move into the men's action out here in Neom with qualifying draw B action. We get our first look at Team Al Wakra and our second look at Team Abha, and let's hope they can, they got inspired to do a little more in their first game. They lost 22-0. I've never seen that. They laid a goose egg, but now they're back to try to see if they can challenge Team Al Wakra. And I'm curious to see Al Wakra. They get some 3x3 veterans, or at least people that have played a bunch. Team Abha, they got some good shots in the first game. They just didn't put any shots into the basket. None.
Yeah, they're still looking for their first points in this event, and they played 1 game, so that's not a good sentence to say.
Yeah. We'll step off for just a second as both teams get ready to step onto the court. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.